The younglings, when they sent him to the temple, he was like, you won't guys make me a Jedi, a master Jedi? So then he came in there with a lightsaber and was killing 3-year-olds.
He didn't kill them. He said, I dare y'all to run into this lightsaber, and they did it. They're done. That's just bad parenting on Yoda's part.
You know
because
what?
Yoda took them kids away from their parents, and they didn't learn right from wrong. They thought the Force would protect them from everything.
If Tahir had a lightsaber, he'd use it to cut ham.
And I cut your hair off.
Tahir, may the pork be with you.
Now that's good.
Luke Skywalker. He is the greatest character in the Star Wars franchise.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is the most powerful Jedi Knight in the galaxy.
Tell me why he's more powerful than Yoda, because I don't believe it.
Or Darth Vader.
Or Luke.
I'm gonna tell you why he's more powerful than Darth Vader. He defeated him handily in the battle.
He did
Mustafa.
He cut all them hands
He cut
off.
all the limbs.
The most iconic and the best character in the Star Wars franchise is Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader.
You just like him because you breathe like him.
So, that's a good reason to have him.
He's just a fat black dude with asthma.
He's the most powerful black fat dude with asthma.
And he's a bad dad.
I wouldn't expect you to know anything about it because you don't have kids.
He's just letting his kids run around kissing each other and all that kind of stuff.
All right, first of all, that's called exploring, Patrick. It's basically what you're doing with your hair right now.
I am repping the GOAT, the underdog, the strong and silent guy, Boba Fett.
What?
Boba Fett is hard. He was silent, he was strong, he was mysterious.
And boring, and he also had the weakest death in Star Wars history.
We'll get to that. Boba Fett, he got the iconic green and red armor. He got all types of dope weapons. He got the jetpack, he got flamethrowers,
None
he
of
got
that
the
saved
blaster.
him when he
None of that
died.
saved him.
When he fell into a sandbox and died.
Boba Fett became a popular character without any of the powers, just nothing but skill. Tahir's just hating because he has a Death Star under his shirt.
Your stomach. He's talking about your stomach.
I know, Kevin.
If Tahir was a Jedi, he'd go up to women and be like, I don't look like this.
In shape, I am.
That's good.
His son killed him. He's weak.
First of all, that whole family of males are just screwed up. Okay,
That's true.
The dad's cutting off his son's
That is
hand.
true.
They
He going
got
to
terrible
an
daddy
abandoned
issues.
planet. And now
They
this
got
dude mad
terrible
because he
daddy
can't really
issues.
be a Jedi.
That's why you gotta be in your kids' lives.
And then speaking of Jedi, right?
Anakin had the highest level of any Jedi ever before. That's why everybody was afraid of him.
He was higher than Yoda.
He was absolutely higher than Yoda.
Ain't no Jedis without Yoda. He's the best. He's the best fighter. He's got the green lightsaber. He's the only one whose name is Master of all the Star Wars.
Who's he defeated?
That's not true.
Who was he?
He wasn't a defeater. He was a mentor.
Wow.
Taking small children to an unknown planet.
He's a mentor. He basically ran the Boys and Girls Club of the galaxy.
What?
Y'all never answered my question. Do any of y'all characters want to see Yoda straight up?
Anakin will beat the brakes off of
Anakin
Yoda.
is a pissy teen. Mom, I don't want to fight right now. Obi-Wan was mean to
You want
me.
to miss your mom? People will always say that Anakin was emotional, but you gotta understand, he didn't have a dad. He was immaculate conception, all right? He was born from
He was
Jesus.
born from the Holy Ghost.
Okay, that part.
What?
But everything he cried about, he handled.
He switched to the dark side because he didn't like sand.
I don't like sand.
Chewie is more fun and interesting than Han Solo.
Chewie take baths in like Dark and Lovely and Pantene. You got the best friend, you got the best laid hair in the game.
If Will was in Star Wars, he'd be a whole spaceship. There'd be X-Wings and Buffalo Wings.
He actually is the only Jedi to beat all of the Sith, except for the Emperor. He beat Darth Maul, he beat Darth Vader, and beat General Grievous. Even in the end, Darth Vader could not kill Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan sacrificed himself to motivate Luke. Motivate Luke.
He gave himself to the Force. Him and Yoda went out like that.
That was stupid, though.
No, he did it. He had to die, right, to motivate Luke to become the Jedi that he was supposed to become.
But
also,
what if he just killed Darth Vader
He
right
knew
there?
that the best way to train Luke is to use the training that Yoda gave Obi-Wan to become a Force ghost.
Hold on. Who trained Obi-Wan?
Yoda trained Obi-Wan.
Who trained Obi-Wan?
Yoda trained Obi-Wan. I ain't gonna take that from him. I ain't gonna take that from him.
Han Solo is just basically the great driver of the Star Wars.
Right.
All he did was drive
He's a
the Millennium
player.
Falcon.
He had the Cadillac
He's the Uber
of
driver.
spacecraft.
No, he was a
He's
broke
the Uber
boy.
driver.
He was a broke boy.
he
Millennium Falcon
wasn't.
was breaking
He
down
was a
every
smuggler.
movie.
Man.
It was breaking down. It never worked.
And-
Everybody who looked at it was like, "What a piece of junk."
He was a good pilot. He was a great mechanic. I mean, he was an all-around like.
Can you talk about how unorganized the rebellion was, and they let this dude just hop in a fighter jet and lead the battle?
The fate of the galaxy is on you untrained pilot.
Luke, yeah.
He didn't train that long, and he held his own.
Vader beat
Because
him up
Vader-
that whole fight.
Vader could have beat him up worse, but he could have been holding back because he knew it was his son. So you don't know if he held his own.
Exactly.
Good argument,
He helped
actually.
Darth Vader
Cut his
leave
hand
the
off.
dark
That's like when
side
you
for a
play your
second.
son in one-on-one and you give him like a couple shots up
Yes.
just because, you know what I mean?
You gotta keep him
well, still
inspired
Darth
like he
Vader still
can.
had some good in him, and Luke Skywalker brought that out
Tough love,
of
man.
him.
That's what parents do.
He cut his hand off. He was clearly going for some type of pain.
Nobody could beat him. Everybody was afraid of him. What more needs to be said?
Several people beat him.
Yeah.
Who?
His
Obi-Wan!
son.
Obi-Wan cut his
Skywalker.
limbs off!
Okay, that was a bad
He
decision.
was crying in the lava. I hate you! You never let me listen to my music!
Han Solo's first wife was black.
He had a first
Was
wife.
she?
Yeah, before he married Princess Leia, she was black.
Where you getting that from?
Wife.
What's her name?
Because I read the comics,
Tasha
John.
Solo?
Tasha Solo.
Oh no, Hans, I know you ain't going out with the Millennium Falcon again.
I don't believe
you and
that.
Chewie running the streets.
Where the
I know
keys?
what you ain't
Where the
gonna
keys
do.
to the Falcon?
Where the keys
Where
to
the keys to the Falcon?
Where is my son, Hans? Where is my son, Hans? I'm not gonna be visiting you in prison again. Call Chewie and he'll tell you. Chewie will tell you. I was out. We was hooping.
We were playing poker all night.
Call him and put him on
He don't
speakerphone.
even speak English,
Call him and put
Hans. He
him on
just gonna
speakerphone.
growl in my ear.
Hello, Chewie.
He's right here.
Chewie.
That's not him. That's the fan. I know what the fan sound like.
He was the Batman of the Star Wars universe.
Batman.
He had all the gadgets, all the tight stuff. Who else had a flamethrower, fam?
Inspector Gadget.
I'll burn
You have a horrible
I will
argument.
burn a Jedi to death.
He didn't
did
beat
it.
no Jedi.
He didn't.
Not on camera.
No.
Who he killed?
Probably a bunch of like,
No, who he
henchmen.
killed?
Some
No
henchmen.
one.
Who he killed, Pat?
Henchmen.
He didn't kill Henchman. He didn't even sneak up behind somebody and do the neck thing.
Froze Han Solo with the
He
mind
didn't.
trick.
That was
That
not.
was the
That wasn't him.
That was Jabba the
He
Hutt.
led up to that.
No,
Oh,
he did not.
Pat, you're the dope boy of this episode. I just want you to know that.
Boba Fett
have
did be
no-
around when
He
Star
was
Wars.
there.
around.
He was just
He
around.
was basically Diddy. He just all up in the videos doing this.
If you ask anybody who their favorite Star Wars character is, they're gonna say Luke
Darth Vader.
Skywalker.
Nobody says Luke Skywalker.
Nah, nobody
Luke
in the
Skywalker,
galaxy
that's such a
really
cool
like Luke.
name.
Like Leia's more valuable than Luke.
Yep.
She making
She's
She's
political
actually
decisions.
a general making
Yeah.
decisions.
She's smoking the
making-
plans to the Death Star.
Man, she made the tough
Got
decision.
caught immediately though.
She was in the war room. Princess
When Darth,
Leia was
Vader, when Darth
legit.
Vader blew up the planet, she still didn't give up the location of the rebel base, and he blew up her home planet. She was like, I'm not snitching. Lando snitched.
They should have had them have a kid who was like a Jedi, but like sort of deformed, like with extra arms. He was like, "Ugh, my parents are disgusting," but he had like extra superpowers. That'd have been hard.
Don't you do this to Star Wars,
That
man.
would've been
Stop.
Sling blade.
Sling Blade Skywalker.
He was a bounty hunter in outer space. How
Who never
cool
did
is
his
that?
job.
What are you talking about?
Boba Fett is just a dude who has Jordans, all the cool shorts, but can't hoop.
At
He's
all.
just at the gym
Yeah.
like, yo, that dude's outfit is fly. He
Yeah.
gets dunked on.
The one who wears
every game.
You gonna talk about John right in front of his face like that? Right in front of his face, Kevin? There is no character. There is more fear than Darth Vader. Nobody could beat him. Everybody was afraid of him. What more needs to be said?
Several people beat him.
Yeah.
Who?
His
Obi-Wan!
son.
Obi-Wan cut
Luke
his
Skywalker.
limbs off!
Okay, that was a bad decision.
Wait, why did the only black dude in the whole universe have a Jerry curl? though?
Because it was
Like,
a
the
savage.
only-
How did he know what a Jerry
It
curl
wasn't really
was?
a Jerry curl. It was more of a perm. It was a
ultra
But how did he know what that
ultra
was
perm.
if there was not
He
another black
invented it.
person?
That's the reason we had him today.
He was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and use this lightsaber.
Oh,
damn!
He was the first person to wield a lightsaber.